Parents have asked me over the years, what are the most important factors I need to keep in mind as I fulfill my role as a parent in the 21st century? And I would suggest a few things. One, really be clear about your values. If you have not sat down as a family and named them, identified them, put them up in a place in your home, then I would say that you're really not ready to move into this future. Values are things that last. We can teach our children all kinds of trades and all kinds of skills, but it is only values that are going to take them into the future and that are going to last. So I would say identify them, live them, and name them. And what do I mean by this? If a child is acting kind, they open the door for you or they carry the groceries for you, name it. Oh, you are being so kind right now. And that way the child can actually make a link between their behavior and their values. So values are actually critical. Number two, as a parent, we want to protect our child. And my suggestion would be, don't protect your child. Instead, coach your child, support your child, but don't protect your child. Our role as parents is not to protect our children, but to guide them, to mentor them, and prepare them for a future. And if we're constantly hovering over them and managing every difficulty that comes along in their life, we're actually not preparing them for a future which may be full of struggle and full of difficulties. So use childhood almost as a training ground for adulthood, where they're being inoculated with anxiety, inoculated with struggles, and being most prepared for adulthood. And lastly, I would say, really think about how you are using electronics. And that is actually quite linked to emotional intelligence. We are finding that children are actually becoming less emotionally intelligent as time goes on. And I do believe electronics play a big role in that. So as a family, really make sure that you have a healthy relationship with electronics. Do not see them as something that is actually not carrying a set of values or something that actually isn't interfering in your family relationships and family dynamics. Really think about how much time you spend on electronics. Do you spend time talking face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart with your children? And do you spend time with your children that is actually electronic free? So those are some things I would really consider as we move into the 21st century. Values, not overprotecting your children, and really making sure that they're developing a healthy relationship with electronics.